The sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun.
Well, hello all my beautiful friends out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to the Hewitt Homestead. I'm so glad that you guys have decided to join us on our journey of homesteading as we turn this 11 acres of woods into a working homestead. Guys, I wanted to come to you today with this video. And this may be the new kind of format for our videos from now for quite a while, because my schedule is so crazy. I've got to get overtime when I can get it. I don't always know which days I'll have off. I don't always know which days I'll be able to edit. These days, I just don't really have a lot of time to edit. So, and when I do get days off, man, I really just need to get to work. I'm thinking what I'm going to start doing from now on is I'm just going to have to, at least for a season, horseflies are out, at least for a season, I'm going to have to work on stuff and just kind of give you updates as we go along, and maybe get a few clips in there of me actually working on the stuff. But I mean, let's face it, you don't really care to see me cutting down a bunch of trees, tilling up a bunch of dirt, piling up a bunch of cut logs and branches. You know, I know what you're here for. You're here for the kids. Nah, I'm just kidding. But you are here to see the progress that we are undertaking, and it is fun and it is exciting. I just thought I would start with today's update out here by the water, because not only is it beautiful, but we have let me show you and then I'll explain it to you. So we have begun to bring out old sections of dock and old marine grade, oh, 1 second, catch my balance. Some old marine grade timbers that have washed up in the backyard from the hurricanes. And we've turned them into this little death-defying obstacle course, pirates walking the plank. And then we come out here and we've got these full sections of dock that we've just kind of put up here, set on top of the pylons. And we can come out here and we can take a gander at the lovely river and everything around us. And we can get out here a little bit and we can look back towards the woods, and we can enjoy this point of view as well. It's just something, I just got a wild hair up my butt the other day, and when I was out here cleaning up some of this land over here, and I was unearthing some of these things that were like half buried, I was like, you know what, I'm out here, I'm nasty, I'm sweaty, the tide's in, I can just float them. I just floated them from the channel over there, and I floated them over here to the dock, and then just kind of lifted them up and set them in place. And this has actually been pretty fun. We've been out here a lot. Most places I have 2 board width to walk on, but right there, that's the scary one. That one's got a lot of flex and give into it. And anyways, not OSHA approved, not building department approved, but it is Hewitt Homestead approved. So guys, we have been cleaning up this bank here by this channel. You see I got this pile of stuff here. I've got a pile of stuff there. We've been cutting up a old dead, what was that? This thing was old either water oak or a sweet gum. I've been making piles as we cut. We need to burn stuff off, but believe it or not, it's been kind of dry around here. And so I haven't wanted to burn. We did get some rain yesterday, and expecting more this week. So maybe in a few days, once everything gets good and moistened, I'll light a fire. But you can see, I don't know if you remember, this channel had that branch right there, came across and blocked this whole channel. And we had a bunch of stuff over here on this, on the bank. So we've cleared this out. Our channel is open. The old channel is open. I cut a bunch of stuff down. You can see dead stuff down there where I've cut a lot of saplings that were growing up in the channel. cut those out. And I've got all of the stumps and saplings cut out of this area right here. This area right here that I'm standing on, we want to start manicuring this and mowing this. And hopefully the grass takes over and this can just be a nice, beautiful little grassy knoll. So that is that project. Hang tight. I'm going to take you up here to the garden. I'll give you guys a quick garden update. And then I'll talk to you. Well, I'll show you what I'm going to be working on today. And maybe be able to add in a few clips of that at the end of the day when we're done. And I can start getting videos back out again. I've got a lot of footage from all of this stuff. But honestly, guys, I don't have the time to sit down and do all of the editing. I mean, I could spend 3 to 4 hours editing a video, and I just don't have that kind of time in the day. All right, so up here by the garden, get you on the wide screen so you can see it all. I just finished weeding the garden. I'm going to be moving this tarp today. I've still got a lot of stuff I want to plant. I haven't planted my butternut squash. I haven't planted bell peppers, which it might be too late for those now. But I'm going to clean this area up all around here, move these tarps, check out the soil around here. I think it should be dry enough, high enough, dry enough to actually plant in. I want to continue thinning out this scrub brush and these scrub oaks under here, opening that up, because if you've seen other videos and you've seen me from this particular area of the yard before, you would know that before all you could see was a little bit of the river right there in the middle. But since we've been opening up that channel, we've gotten all this opened up. We're getting a lot more airflow through here. And this particular area where the RV is and where we park the cars has always, like, it'll be blowing, the wind will be blowing hard back there, and we won't be feeling anything up here. But we're beginning to get the breeze, get this opened up so the breeze comes all the way up here, which is going to be crucial this summer in helping to keep this RV cooled off so the AC doesn't have to work so hard. And that is what we're going to be working on today. Finishing the planting, cleaning up some more of the brush down there, and then if I have time, either I'm going to start it today or the next time I get a day off to work on it, we have decided that this area over here, let me give you some perspective. Here's the shipping containers, the RV is back here behind me, and the river. Okay, this area right here, if you see, it's got a lot of pine trees. Hey buddy, how you doing? You changing clothes? You gonna come outside? Crazy nut. All right, so we've got a lot of pine trees around here, and underneath the pine trees is just vines and short scrubby stuff. So this should be fairly easy to clear, and this particular area gets a lot of sun very early in the day and keeps sun on it most of the day, and we're thinking this is a good place to start planting. We want to get our acidic loving plants over here, like our fruit trees, blueberries. I even want to try to get some kiwi vines planted. You know, call me crazy, but grapevines. Might have to go with the muscadine, but personally, those are a little tangy for me. I'd prefer a sweeter grape. But there's different kinds of muscadines, and muscadines grow well down here. But there's also different hybrids, American hybrid grapes and whatnot. So I got to do a little more research, but I want to get some grapes. I want to get them started over there. So that's the plan for the day. Oh, quick update. So we planted a few sweet potatoes right here. They were not sprouting, but one of them has begun to sprout. We've got some regular organic, just yellow potatoes right here. You can see they're starting to pop up. And as they grow, they're beside this hill here, but as they grow, we'll continue to mound up dirt and stuff around them. Hopefully turn this into a nice little potato patch. as you can see, the corn and the beans and the squash in this bed, the Three Sisters bed, they are doing really good. Really happy with that. Over here in my other bed, my squash is doing great. I had kale down here and it's not really doing anything, so I'll probably find something else to plant down here. I had eggplant here by accident, thought it was zucchini. They've popped up a little bit, but they're not really doing anything. I don't expect them to do much. They're more of a cooler weather plant. Over here we got jalapenos, not doing great, but they're there still. And the tomatoes, they've kind of put a pause. I haven't really noticed any growth on the tomatoes, and really seems like the last week to 2 weeks almost. So I don't know how well my potatoes are going to do. I just been sprinkling some coffee grounds around the tomatoes to maybe try and help give them a little more acid. Maybe this soil was a little on the basic side. I don't know. I didn't test it. We're just experimenting. Everything's an experiment around here. But that's it for right now, guys. I'm going to get to work, and I'll show you what we get done today when we're done. Hang tight. All right, guys. We're done out here for the day. I pulled these tarps off of this area. They did their job. They killed back all of the grasses that were right here. It made it very easy to till in these little mounds right here. And I've got butternut squash planted, and then I've got onions planted as well. Guys, this is truly the epitome of shotgun gardening. We're a little late in the season. We're a little bit behind the 8 ball. We do not have a dedicated, manicured, worked piece of ground that has been fertilized and tended to over the years. We got a raw piece of land. We brought in a bunch of fill dirt to try and fill up the low spots, and we made some mounds. We put seeds in the ground, and we did throw some organic fertilizer on them. But we're just flying by the seat of our pants. So anyways, over here where the kale were at, I planted more bell peppers and some zucchinis and some more bell peppers, different varieties. Over here in between the jalapeno peppers that are there but aren't really doing anything. Oh, I don't know, guys. I'm not an expert gardener, but we've got a lot of seeds in the ground now. And I am leaving the tarps right here so that they can continue to keep this area grass and weed free, because when this sweet potato starts sending off more shoots, I'm going to take those off. I'm going to start planting them in this area, and hopefully this entire area right here will be one big sweet potato patch, because I do love my sweet potatoes and they are so good for you. All right, guys, now I'm going to get my chainsaw cranked up, and I'm going to start going to town over here and cleaning and thinning this area out over here, hopefully increasing the airflow up here around the RV. Whoo, it's hot, but this is one of the few days off that we got, so we got to maximize it, get as much work done as we can. Hang tight, I'll show you when I'm done. Well, here we go afterwards. This is all cleaned up now. Trimmed up all those palmettos, got all the dead and low-hanging stuff out of there so they can breathe, and cleaned up a lot of the low-lying branches off of these oak trees. So it's looking good. Pretty happy with it. That should increase air circulation around here a little bit more. But really, my next nemesis is this strip of thick, scrubby shrubs and saplings. It's about to rain, but I'm going to keep going until it does rain, and I just can't go anymore. And we'll get you a recap when we're all said and done. All right, guys. Well, you saw that already, and now this is this area right here. Cleared a lot of the brush out, got a lot of the vines out of the trees. Got this area opened up right here So now we can catch some increased breeze off the water this way. It'll go straight up to the RV. So maybe that will help get a breeze up by the RV and keep the RV cool. We'll see, guys. I'll let you know how it all works out. Oh, that's going to be it for today. I don't even think I'm going to have a chance to clean this mess up. It's starting to rain. Just going to get my tools put up, and we are going to be done. Love you guys. We're going to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.